Hi, Jim Marshall, Pride Marine Group. I'd like to take the opportunity to run you through the Robalo R272. It's one of my favorite boats. In fact, talking to the founder of Chaparral and Robalo, it's his own personal boat. Up at the bow of the boat, we have our anchor locker with the windlass built in. Controls here. We also have the controls at the dash. Again, pop-up cleats, nice touch, and full wraparound railings. Also, what they've done at the bow of the boat, just to maximize your seating, instead of being your normal center console, they've given you these lounge seats, which are a nice touch. Turns it into more of a family-friendly environment as opposed to just being a fishing boat. One thing that Robalo has done nicely to maximize the use of your headroom is they've dropped the actual porta potty or the toilet down into the stringer system. Gives you quite a bit of depth in your area, opens up without taking a lot of front to back room on the cabinet. This also gives you a place to store your table and your table bases. On both the port and starboard side, you have built-in tackle boxes. It's a nice touch. And then moving to the helm, done a really solid but protective center console enclosure, which you can open it so you get some air coming through if you like. You know, instrument box up top, and then the dual screen SIM-rad on it. You can have navigation on one side, you can have your engine functions on the other. You can do your fish finder, split your screens, quite a bit of variety. Tilt wheel and a nice bolster seats. A nice addition is the dive door. To utilize it, just release it there. This pops over, it turns, the door comes to the inside and has a magnet there to hold it, which keeps it in place when you're moving. You're not having it bump into you, but it's a nice level to get out. And then the ladder for it is stored up in one of the front compartments. Moving to the rear of the helm, you've got your rod holders across the top, live well, sink, and then a nice touch is your cooler, which is on a sliding tray that you don't have to lift it right out. And when you're done with it, it slides back in and locks into place. So at the stern, you've got an additional live well here on the port side, and one nice sink. They give you a lot of room to move around. But if you want to use it for maybe cruising, this just pops up, and then you can drop this seat down, and that gives you backrest, so you've got a full seat across the back for passengers. Just looking at the cockpit, Robalo's done a great job of making it clean. Nice and smooth. You don't see really a lot of corners that anything can jam up in. Everything's nice and rounded. It's not a dirt collector. And then what they do have is you do have your drains for the cockpit draining back at the back of the boat that drain into the bilge and out. You have a walk-through door, locks in place, closes the boat off, and in behind it you have your battery switches. So they're nice and accessible when you're out coming onto the boat. They're right there for you. Then moving back on here, they have a wide platform that you can walk side to side. Pop-up cleats so you're not tripping over them. Swim ladder at the back, and then equipped with the twin Mercuries on it. That concludes the tour of the R272 Robalo. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch it.